Hi, my name is Cyprinu, but you can call me Jeru. I start college in just a few days, and I realized only now that a part of my life really is over and a new one is about to begin. In July, it hit me that the summer was wasting away, and that part of my life that I've always known is something that I'm not going to be going back to. I'm not going back to see the friends that I've made over the past several years, and I'm not going back to the school that I've spent almost all of my life at. And I won't be spending much time in this room either. I'm not moving away. This room will always be home to me. There are memories kept in every little box that I own, and I can't take it all with me. I cleaned up my room, and what a mess it was after June, but there was still a little sinking feeling that I had that I was not using my time well. I always made the excuse that I was too busy to do things that I wanted to back in high school. But now, there's no excuse, only the need to pick myself up and do it. Something that I've always wanted to do was to try out polymer clay. I'm an artist, and I've always wanted to branch out into other mediums aside from drawing. In my spare time, I also crochet, but clay was something that was quite foreign to me. I bought some online, and it definitely is not the best quality. But the great thing is that there were a lot of birthdays coming up, and I was able to spend time making little companions for my friends. This is one of the first clay figures I made, and I'm still super proud of it. My love language has probably always been gift giving, but it has to be something that I've taken the time to make or something I chose with that specific person in mind. It's why I've always loved art and the ability to create, to be able to give people things that I make with my own hands, or something that I can give to them that they'll know it reminded me of them. Another thing that I've always wanted to do for a very long time, and it's to start an art shop, online or selling at art conventions. As an artist, I've done mostly fan work for the past few years, and I've been wanting to dive more into original art and making stories. I had a bit of an art shop selling keychains a while back, and I want to do it again, but on a bigger scale. I already have a logo and a stamp from my last opening, but I want to switch things up a bit. It's a start. Everything is a start. Doing original art was a bit hard at first. I always drew inspiration from existing media to put my own spin on it, but now I had to push myself harder and harder to find that inspiration. I found it in two little figurines that I had on my desk, a tanuki and a little ceramic dog that a friend gave me. Going back to that shop idea, I had a plan to make these series of cats as keychains and stickers. I already started on it, but I wanted to make some more. So I sketched it on a notebook and I brought it to my tablet. I've got a general idea of what art I want to sell, but again, it's just a start. As the month came to an end, I decided for one final push of learning a new hobby. One a bit out of left field, but I've always wanted to rollerblade as a kid. It was a dream that I've always held on to, and I never really knew why. I never learned how to bike when I was a kid, but I did know how to scooter. I bought a pair of rollerblades and borrowed an open haul. Sorry that I didn't use protective gear. I couldn't find mine, but definitely get some knee pads, elbow pads, and a helmet if you're learning a wheel sport for the first time. The first day was a bit rough, but I never fell, so it's the small wins that count. For the next few days, I practiced slow and steady, careful not to fall since I had no gear. And I'm not a professional by now. Again, it's just a start. And I really enjoyed learning. But the month came to an end quite fast. And now ahead of me is a new start, a true beginning. Out of high school, out of summer, and into college. I don't know what's in store for me in these next few months, but for now it's all about starts, and I hope you'll join me for the rest of it.